Across Live, this is Karnataka in Tumkuru, where Home Minister Amit Shah presently is. Remember, it's the big political Monday. We're talking about the big wigs of all parties, and the BJP wants to ensure that despite being in the government this time, it will not take its possible return with granted, and it wants to ensure that all its big guns, whether it's Home Minister Amit Shah or its Brahmastra, as they call it, Prime Minister Modi, will be in Karnataka. That's Home Minister Amit Shah, and look at the number of supporters. That's clearly a show of strength that the Bharatiya Janata Party is indulging in. This is Tumkuru in Karnataka. Let's dip in to what is being said. The top angle view from right behind the Home Minister for you to understand also the number of supporters, and it's interesting to see that the Home Minister himself is trying to streamline how the crowd is because it's massive in number. He's waving and then he's also referring to some to clear the route. This, remember, is saffronization of at least Tumkuru for today, but whether the voters will want BJP to return in Karnataka this time as well on the 13th of May when the results are announced. On the ground right now, tracking every update coming in from this rally is my colleague Shibimol KG. Shibimol, I definitely see a lot of people. These are hundreds if not thousands. What does it really mean with Tumkuru becoming the focus for the BJP today?
Well, exactly, Pooja. In fact, Tumkuru is the focus today. Home Minister Amit Shah will starting today's rally programs from Guppi in Tumkuru, followed by two other different constituencies in Tumkuru, and in the end, he will end today's campaign programs in Shimoga. But here, of course, this is one seat the BJP is focusing a lot because this in the last two terms has been with the JDS, and the current MLA from the constituency shifted party from JDS to the Congress. So this is one seat the BJP is really hopeful. They are hopeful that with star campaigners like Amit Shah coming into the picture, they will be able to, attract more votes from this constituency to the BJP. Of course, we know today was a big day for the party. They released their manifesto, and the people here are also hopeful that with the manifesto and the offers made by the BJP, the party will come back to power on 13th. Now, I'll get some voices from the ground as to what are their expectations. आपको क्या लगता है बीजेपी वापस आएगी पावर में?
बच्चन केड़े आंसर ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ.
आपको क्या लगता है बीजेपी?
हेलो भारत माता के, नरेंद्र मोदी जी के, अमित शाह के, दिलीप कुमार के.
बीजेपी विन ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಭರವಸೆ
100% ಗುಬ್ಬಿ ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಯಬೇರಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. 20,000 ಲೀಡಿಂದ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತೆ. ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಅದೇ ಇರೋದು. 100% ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತೆ. ಹಲೋ ಭಾರತ್ ಮಾತಾ ಕೆ, ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಗೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಗೆಲ್ಲಬೇಕು.
Okay, so the emotion here is, of course, the BJP will come back to power 100%, and they're cheering for their local candidate also. The candidate for the BJP from here, Dilip Kumar, who also we spoke to in the morning, who said that with Home Minister Amit Shah coming here, taking out a 1-kilometer rally, he's sure that that will attract more votes because, of course, the BJP in the state is looking forward to their star campaigners. That includes Prime Minister as well as Home Minister Amit Shah especially. Now,
all right, that's Shibimol KG. She's telling us about what the people have to say. And remember, just irrespective of course, the language differences there, they're making it very clear that they are cheering for Narendra Modi, for Amit Shah, for the local candidates as well. Just to give you a background, from Tumkur city for the BJP, it is GB Jyoti Ganesh, and Tumkur rural is B Suresh Gowda. Both are very important candidates, and Tumkur remains an important seat for the Bharatiya Janata Party. From the Congress party, they have fielded Iqbal Ahmed from Tumkur city and also GH Shanmukappa Yadav from the Congress party. But it's not just about Tumkur. Remember, it's 224 seats that the BJP, the Congress and the JDS are aiming at. Look at the number there on your screens right now, with the supporters also this time coming in. And it's Home Minister Amit Shah, expectedly a big leader, coming all the way from Delhi. And this is not his first visit, of course. He's been constantly coming to Karnataka in different areas. Remember, earlier he was with Basavaraj Bomai, when also Kicha Sudeep, the actor, was there. So they have the real political star campaigners and the real star campaigners as well that the BJP has been able to bring in. And after Kicha Sudeep, it was also actor Darshan campaigning for the BJP. So they're trying, of course, as the political party, different strategies to try and reach out to the masses. And they, of course, have the government already that they had been for 5 years, that people can now decide if they want the BJP to return to government or will they choose for the Congress party. But it's interesting to and important to mention here that when Home Minister Amit Shah is coming repeatedly and regularly, and so is Prime Minister Narendra Modi, this only shows that the BJP wants to have its tallest leaders. They don't want to take it for granted that because they've been in government, they'll automatically return as well. Shibimol, if you can hear me, I understand there's a lot of commotion around you. Go ahead. What can you show to us? Go ahead.
What you see is a lot of people who have come here. In fact, the program was scheduled at 10:30, but it started right now. But people in the last 3 years waiting patiently in this heat to see Amit Shah as well as be a part of this campaign, because they are cheering for their local candidate Dilip Kumar, who they're very sure that will win this constituency. We are understanding people, throwing flowers and welcoming Home Minister. In fact, he came and he, arranged the people. He's asked them to walk in order and all of that. So we see that involvement here with Home Minister. This is a 1 kilometer roadshow which will end at the government hospital here. After which he will be traveling to other constituencies in Tumkur district and will end at Shimoga today. But you can see here they're raising slogans, about Prime Minister and also interestingly about Yediyurappa here, who is the tallest leader for the BJP in the state. So the love and the support for Yediyurappa is also visible here, because all the slogans raised are for him. So that's right now what we're seeing here in Tumkur Gupi constituency, Pooja.
All right, Shibimol, a lot of non-stop cheering for their netas, a lot of energy there behind you. And Shibimol, you also stay safe. Political rallies are not easy to report as well, because there are a massive crowd there. So, and our colleague is right there in the midst of all that action, in the midst of all this crowd, to help you understand what is the mood on the ground. It's not just about a visual coming in from Home Minister Amit Shah's vehicle, but on the ground, what is the mood like? And we can see with hundreds of supporters from the BJP cheering for their neta, posters, banners, all of that right now in Tumkur. All right, so we are staying with these visuals and waiting if the Home Minister will say something. Remember, today is the 1st of May. Karnataka is bracing for elections on the 10th of May, so barely 10 days to go. 13th May is the results date. That is when we will know if the BJP returns to government, or will it be a hung assembly, will they need support of other parties, or will it be the Congress party springing a surprise to be able to now come to government. This is the southern state that is very crucial for both the BJP and for the Congress party. Congress is barely through in other states in the country. It will want to have the southern state of Karnataka in government, and also for the BJP, Karnataka is the southern state. They can hope to make inroads further, and that is why they will want to ensure all their election machinery has been put into place. Shibimol, if you can continue to hear me, so what, are we expecting any address by Home Minister Amit Shah? We can already see that he's also, apart from waving, is trying to streamline the crowd also.
Well, absolutely, Pooja. In fact, Home Minister came and in fact he was the one who, arranged the people and asked them to walk in right order. So that was the involvement with which he started this roadshow. In fact, he has 3 more roadshows scheduled for today, out of which in one we are expecting him to speak because it's a very important day. A lot of things going on in the Karnataka political picture today. After the BJP released its manifesto, the Congress accusing them of freebies and all of that, and of course the Congress, Priyank Kharge making that statement of calling Prime Minister nalaik. So a lot of issues going on, so it will be interesting to see and know what Amit
will it
Shah,
be
Home
possible
Minister,
for
will
you
be.
to speak to some people only if it's safe and all right with you? If you can speak to some of these supporters of the party, go ahead.
Well, absolutely, Pooja. We'll get some voices from the ground. Sir, BJP win ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಕನ್ನಡ
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬರ್ತತೆ ಈ ಸತಿ 4 ಸತಿಯಿಂದ ಇವರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. 4 ಸತಿಯಿಂದಲೂ ವಾಸು ಏನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಾರಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕಾಣಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿನೇ ಬೇಕು.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕೆಲಸ ವಾಸಣ್ಣ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬೇಕು.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬೇಕು, ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಬೇಕು, ಮೋದಿಜಿ ಬೇಕು, ಮೋದಿಜಿ
ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ಗೆ
Yes. That's the mood. They're saying that they need BJP itself. They need Prime Minister Narendra Modi's, support and backing for the state. And of course, they want the BJP candidate in this constituency, Dilip Kumar, to win, is what they're saying. In fact, this will be a very interesting contest because the current incumbent MLA, is from the JDS, but he's shifted party to the Congress and will be contesting on a Congress ticket. So it's a very interesting contest to watch from this particular seat. I'll get more voices, sir.
Go ahead.
ಈ ಬಾರಿ ವಿಜಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಅತ್ಯಧಿಕ ಮತಗಳಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ಎಸ್.ಟಿ. ದಿಲೀಪ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ವಿಜಯ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ವಿನ್ ಗುಬ್ಬಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಡಿಯಪ್ಪ ಏನು
ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬೇಡವಂತೆ? ಯಾಕೆ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ
ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ವಿರೋಧಿ ಮತಗಳು ಒಡೆದೋಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮುದಾಯಗಳ ಮತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಈ ಬಾರಿ ವಿನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಸ್ಸಂಶಯವಾಗಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ವಿನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Okay. So they're saying that the BJP will come to power with the support of all the communities. They're 100% sure that BJP will come back to power with the support of all the communities, is what he was saying. It's 100% sure. There's no confusion. We're just waiting for May 13, and it's a sure victory for the BJP. Is what the supporters are here saying. The energy is really high here on the ground because they've been waiting for so long, close to 3 hours. They've been waiting, but still no drop in energy, absolute energy right from the moment they saw Home Minister Amit Shah. In fact, we're almost nearing to the closing of the road show. A lot of, specific art forms from Karnataka here to welcome Home Minister also. We can see a lot of drums and music also playing around, but it's the spirit of the workers, the party workers on ground. That's
Go ahead, Shibimol, if you can possibly get us a visual of all the dhol and the drums that are being played, if it's somewhere around you, near you, because I can clearly hear it from around. So if you can possibly go to some of those color that also is being brought in to this rally. Remember, Tumkur it comprises of 8 legislative assembly constituencies. It is very crucial because it has as much BJP that has won, but it's also JDS that's pretty strong in Tumkur. So it's not a constituency that the BJP can take lightly. BC Nagesh, remember, one of the ministers in the government of Karnataka, is also from Tiptur. He's an MLA. He was also the education minister. So this is where, yes, parts BJP is strong, but it's also where JDS and not even Congress party has got a lot of votes. Over to you, Shibimol. So we're expecting that the roadshow will come to an end in just the next few minutes. How has been the sentiment on the ground? What do you see around you? Do you see that it's a mixed bag, that it appears for JDS, BJP, or do you see somewhere that the wave is tilting towards the BJP?
Well, Pooja, it's a little difficult question to answer because
Yes.
when we go to certain constituency, we see the clear way for the BJP, but in some places we see mixed reactions. So it's something very difficult to predict. But of course, one thing for sure, the star campaigners, of course, working very well for the BJP. Yesterday, I was in Mysore where Prime Minister Narendra Modi took out a 4 to 5 kilometer road show, which was attended by a lot of people. They used a brilliant strategy of creating a replica of the Dasara celebrations in Mysore to welcome Prime Minister. In fact, a lot of people, especially older women and children, had gathered there to see Prime Minister. So that Modi magic was working very well in the Mysore district, which again is...
Stay on with me, Shibimol. Stay on with me because Shibimol is in Tumkuru, where the Home Minister Amit Shah is. And right, as you can see on your screens as well, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is speaking.
ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಠಾಧೀಶರು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ 30% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ.
यहाँ पुलिस सब इंस्पेक्टर स्कैम हुआ, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर स्कैम हुआ, असिस्टेंट इंजीनियर स्कैम हुआ, कोऑपरेटिव बैंक स्कैम हुआ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸಬ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ
पुलिस
ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ,
कोऑपरेटिव बैंक स्कैम.
ಕೋಆಪರೇಟಿವ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
और बीजेपी के एमएलए ने स्वयं कहा, मीडिया को कहा कि कर्नाटक में सीएम की कुर्सी 2500 करोड़ के लिए बिकती है.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯ ಎಂಎಲ್ಎನೇ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ 2500 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವರು ಅಂತ.
तो प्रधानमंत्री को ये चीजें मालूम है, ये छुपी नहीं है.
ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
अगर कर्नाटक के हर बच्चे को ये मालूम है तो हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री को भी ये मालूम होगा.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರತಿ ಮಗುಗೂ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲೇಬೇಕು.
तो मेरा सवाल नरेंद्र मोदी जी से ये है कि पिछले 3 सालों में जब आपको मालूम था कि कर्नाटक में 40% चोरी हो रही है, तो आपने क्या किया?
ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ?
आपने चोरी को रोकने की कोशिश की?
ನೀವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಲೂಟಿಯನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ?
आपने भ्रष्टाचारियों को पकड़ने की कोशिश की?
ನೀವು ಈ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟರನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ?
आपने एक कदम नहीं उठाया.
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಹೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಇಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ.
क्यों नहीं उठाया?
ಯಾಕೆ ಇಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ?
और अगर आप आज आते हो, कर्नाटक की जनता से वोट मांगने आते हो,
ನೀವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನರನ್ನ ವೋಟ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ ಬರೋದೇ ಆದ್ರೆ
तो आपको यह समझाना चाहिए कि जब कर्नाटक की जनता से 3 साल के लिए 40% चोरी किया जा रहा था, तो हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री ने क्या एक्शन लिया, क्या डिसीजन लिया, रोकने की कैसे कोशिश की, ये बताना चाहिए.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಜನರನ್ನು ವೋಟ್ ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಕಳೆದ 3 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು 40% ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
अब मैंने आपको कहा कि सरकार का काम जनता को
There's a reason that Rahul Gandhi is quiet right now. As we can hear in the background, the azan prayers can be heard, and that's one of the reasons that many politicians, and specifically during election time, while they are addressing these rallies, go quiet for about a minute or two. He's also asking the audience to stay silent. So that's the reason that while he was speaking with a lot of energy, he suddenly went silent for a while. That's because of azan prayers that are in the background. And we'll shortly dip into what Rahul Gandhi has to say. But this is very interesting what you're looking at. It's the same location, Tumkur, in Karnataka. 8 assembly constituency segments. Rahul Gandhi is where Home Minister Amit Shah is. Of course, slightly different with regard to distance. That itinerary would have been planned. One is a roadshow, one is a Jan Sabha or a public rally. But both netas at the same time. Here's, let's dip into Amit Shah meanwhile.
ನಿಲ್ಸೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇಂಥಿಂಥದ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಜನಗಳ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಳಿ.
आप कर्नाटक की जनता को यह भी समझाइए कि जब कर्नाटक को टैक्स का पैसा मिलना चाहिए और कर्नाटक को जो कर्नाटक का हक था वो पैसा नहीं मिला तो आपने क्या किया.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನ ಕಟ್ಟಿದಂತ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಹಕ್ಕೇನಿತ್ತು, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಯವಾಗಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಈ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ.
और आप ये भी बताइए जब कर्नाटक में बाढ़ आई, जबरदस्त नुकसान हुआ, तो आपने क्या मदद की.
One of the few times when two senior netas of parties are in the same assembly constituency, different segments possibly, but in Tumkur. Rahul Gandhi also in Tumkur, and so is Home Minister Amit Shah. This is the roadshow of Home Minister. Just look at the number of people in that roadshow right now. And amid all of them is also my colleague Shibimol KG, right in the center, tracking the mood on the ground. Shibimol, over to you. Lot of drums, lot of playing and dance there to welcome Home Minister Amit Shah in Karnataka.
Well, absolutely. In fact, like I was mentioning, people have gathered for cheering for Home Minister Amit Shah as well as the BJP. Along with Amit Shah is the BJP candidate from the UP constituency, Dilip Kumar, who will be contesting for the BJP from this particular constituency. In fact, there's a lot of people, especially on the sides, the normal public, apart from the supporters, the public gathering on both the sides of the road to see Home Minister Amit Shah. Very important day because both Amit Shah as well as Rahul Gandhi are in Tumkur district addressing their party workers. Now we heard Rahul Gandhi sticking to that strategy picked up by the Congress for the elections, that is vocal for the local. We heard him raise this issue of the 40% commission Sarkara, which has been their most vote line, and in fact that's been what the Congress has been dependent on. They have used the vocal for the local strategy with the vocal for the we never heard Rahul Gandhi or anybody talking about his disqualification or anything. It was always the issues in Karnataka that the Congress was raising, and here BJP releasing its manifesto with some interesting announcements for the public, for the people here, and of course the star campaigners coming down to the stage. Campaigning for the we just 10 days, exactly 10 days of polls, and both the parties and the JDS not leaving any stone unturned.
All right, Shibimol, right there in front of Amit Shah's vehicle. That's the closest that our cameras have been able to get to him. Remember, this is very important. This is about understanding whether this is show of strength right now, whether all of this will actually successfully turn into votes as well. But BJP managed to be in the government and had a good margin when this time it won. But it also realizes that 5 years later it cannot solely depend on its previous victory. It needs to be all guns blazing and all out right now to ensure that it will have its biggest leaders. This is, remember, the energy, the cheer for Home Minister Amit Shah on the ground. Shibimol right there in the midst of what the supporters and the loud slogan hearing that's currently happening. Shibimol, I see a very strict security cordon also around it, so is considering it as Home Minister Amit Shah. How is the security? Do tell us, how are they managing it with so many people around them? You are right in front of the vehicle of the Home Minister.
मेरे साथ बोलिए भारत माता की.
Right, I'll try and go back to Shibimol in just a while. Remember, it's not an easy assignment to be in because at this time there's a lot of commotion, there's a lot of energy also on the ground. Home Minister Amit Shah is speaking. Let's dip in.
मेरे साथ उपस्थित हमारे लोकप्रिय एमपी श्रीमान बसवराज जी, जिनको एमएलए बनाने के लिए मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, हमारे भाई दिलीप कुमार जी, और डीसी को बोलो भारत माता की, भारत माता की. सभी को मेरा प्रणाम नमस्कार। सबसे पहले मैं ताई भुवनेश्वरी जी, चनव बसेश्वर जी, चिदम्बरम जी, सिद्ध गंगा मठ, श्री सिद्ध लिंगेश्वर और आदि चुनचुनगिरी मठ को प्रणाम कर मेरी बात माताओं, भाइयों, बहनों, 10 तारीख को दिलीप को आपको जिताकर एमएलए बनाना है। कमल के निशान पर बटन दबाना है। आपको मैं बताने आया हूं, अगर आप दिलीप को जिताते हो तो मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में डबल इंजन हमारे येदियुरप्पा जी और बसवराज मुंबई ने कर्नाटक के लिए ढेर सारा काम किया है। हमने 4% मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन, 4% मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन खत्म कर वोकलिगा, लिंगायत, एससी और एससी का रिजर्वेशन बढ़ाया है। अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी आई तो ये सारा रिजर्वेशन लेकर फिर से मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन लाएगी। मुझे बताओ, आप 4% मुस्लिम रिजर्वेशन चाहते हो क्या? जरा जोर से बोलो, चाहते हो क्या? मित्रों, सुपारी के लिए मिनिमम इंपोर्ट प्राइस भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने तय किया। इसके कारण हमने 25% अधिक किसानों को फायदा मिला है और सुपारी की स्मगलिंग जो हो रही थी, इसकी कड़ाई से रोककर सुपारी के किसानों का फायदा करने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने किया। शिवमोगा के अंदर तीर्थहल्ली में कृषि और बागवानी अनुसंधान केंद्र सुपारी के लिए बनाने का फैसला भारत सरकार ने, कर्नाटक सरकार ने किया है। आने वाले समय में मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में यहां डबल इंजन सरकार बननी चाहिए। अगर यहां पर डबल इंजन सरकार बनाते हो तो 2024 में मोदी जी फिर से देश के प्रधानमंत्री बनेंगे। मुझे बता, कमल के निशान पर बटन दबाओगे क्या? जोर से बोलो, दबाओगे? दिलीप को एमएलए बनाओगे? डबल इंजन सरकार बनाओगे? मोदी जी को फिर से प्रधानमंत्री बनाओगे? तो मेरे साथ बोलिए, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, वंदे वंदे वंदे। बहुत धन्यवाद।
Unlike you heard, the highlight, as India Today has also been telling you about, the focus now for the BJP is that 4% OBC quota for the Muslims that have been purged by the BJP government, becoming a huge political showdown. The Congress party said, we will revive it when we come to government. Yediyurappa said, how will the Congress party implement it? It will not even win the elections. How will it possibly bring back the quota? The BJP says, do you want this quota back? To the crowd, and the crowd cheers saying no. So clearly the Bharatiya Janata Party knows that on the ground, at some level, this quota reservation issue had been a huge flashpoint, and therefore in the short address that Home Minister Amit Shah made, he made it very clear that our government removed it and people do not want it back. That's clearly, as of now, the constituents, the support base of the BJP. How is it reflected at a larger level across Karnataka? We will know on 10th of May. When Karnataka decides to vote, and 13th May when the results are announced. But like you heard, this is going to be the big highlight. Bharatiya Janata Party clearly very defined with the quota purge, the 4% OBC quota for the Muslims, to which the Congress has said that this is absolutely against the Muslim community, while the Home Minister and the BJP is saying that reservation-based, that religion-based reservation is absolutely unconstitutional, and we will rather increase it for the Vokaligas and the Lingas. Right, so that's the big news coming in. Home Minister Amit Shah making it very clear what the highlight for the government of the state and the centre is in Karnataka. 10 days to go for elections. Comments are getting only more scathing and sharper for the BJP. And they are attacking the Congress party as well, or the erstwhile Congress government in the state of Karnataka, saying they believed in appeasement politics of specific communities. The Congress party, remember, is also highlighting the same issue, and Rahul Gandhi, for example, who's also in Tumkuru, where Home Minister Amit Shah is just in a short distance from each other. The Congress party is also addressing a rally, and Rahul Gandhi made the corruption charge against the BJP. There have also been very interesting posters that have come out. Pay CM, Cry PM. Posters inspired from the Paytm site where there are monetary transactions. So there are, of course, a lot of jibes that are taking place right now. This roadshow about to conclude of Home Minister Amit Shah. Shibimol KG in Tumkur, right there in the center of this roadshow. Go ahead, Shibimol.
In fact, we heard effectively mentioned about the reservation factor. He said that Yediyurappa has done, Basavaraj Bommai had done a lot of good for the
Basavaraj Bommai had done a lot of good for the people of Karnataka. The 4% reservation of Muslims was removed and it was divided between Vokaligas and Lingayats. So that's what Amit Shah has said, and in fact, so if the Congress comes back to power, if the Congress comes back to power, the 4% reservation will be given back to the Muslims, is what Amit Shah said. He, in fact, went on to say that if a government is formed here in Karnataka, then of course in 2024, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will come back to power at the centre also. So if you want Prime Minister at the centre, please vote for the BJP. Make sure that the BJP candidate from this constituency win, is what Home Minister Amit Shah has said. But of course the workers were very energized and very hyped up with that, with his words. And right now the roadshow at this particular area has ended. He'll have 2 to 3 more roadshows and programs as part of the campaign today, which will end in the evening at Shivmoga.
Alright, so that is Shibimol giving us a live update coming in from the roadshow of Home Minister Amit Shah. Hundreds of supporters, flags of the BJP, posters of Home Minister Amit Shah. This is the Tumkur constituency. I'm leaving you with these visuals. The roadshow has come to an end. We'll track what the Congress is up to, what the JDS is. Remember, Tumkur there is a reason that both BJP and Congress senior leaders are there. It's a high-stake constituency. It's also where JDS has won its MLAs from. And therefore, last leg of campaigning with heightened election activity in Tumkur.